So I thought I'd give my thoughts on what's been going on with Tate recently. I actually think the whole thing has been set up, but not in what maybe people think of when I first say that. I think he has managed to set this whole thing up himself. He has been saying in his videos for a while now that he thinks he's going to get arrested.
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you.
And maybe there are plans to do that. And this is just my 2 cents, and I can't say it's 100% true, but it's an interesting take, so hear me out. So he builds up this narrative that he's potentially going to be getting arrested. So he's in Romania, and there's a video of him. Check this video out, where he's saying, Romania is corrupt, I have friends and connections, I could talk to the Prime Minister of Romania.
Romania's, I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but I'm going to. Romania's completely corrupt from head to toe, right? So when Corona came, through fighting and through these things, I have a very, very extensive network in Romania. I like to make this very clear. One of the reasons I love living there so much is because I'm at the very top echelon of society. If I need to speak to the Prime Minister, I can make that happen.
So you have that. You have the fact that he's well connected in Romania. Then the only thing that I can't get my head around, and this is where the perspective is limited, and there's another perspective that I add on to this one to make it like more viable. So the whole Greta thing, why the fuck is Greta Thunberg giving Tate the light of day in any way, shape or form? That to me doesn't make sense, straight up. Maybe it was just pure luck or coincidence that she actually happened to reply to his tweet. And people are like, oh, it's 33 cards, he's a Freemason because of number 33. I mean, nobody cared when he was saying he had 13 cards or 28 cards. Now that it just happens to be 33, suddenly the number is relevant. So I don't really go too far with that one. But the fact that Greta pulled him up on his tweet potentially could be that there is a grander thing happening, that the people, the public, me, you, everyone, is being sort of tested to see, are you going to side with the anti-establishment man, or are you going to side with the climate activist young girl? Now that, to me, on a metaphysical level, is quite the choice, and it might actually be some form of reality testing itself to see where we're going to take the next stage of the simulation, where we're going to take 2023. So that's a pretty metaphysical perspective, because I can't figure it. Because when you look at the video of him responding to Greta responding to him, check this out.
I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good.
Now, the placement of the pizza box, the timing that he just so happens to be getting a delivery of pizza at the very moment of making this video, and positions the pizza box to make sure that it's perfectly in view, and then that's supposedly how the Romanian authorities knew that he was in the fucking country in his place. It doesn't make sense. Surely there's a million other ways that if they were really searching and hunting this man down, that they would have found him. And the fact that he wouldn't have known that putting any Romanian text of anything in a video and putting that out there would alert the authorities that he's in Romania. Doesn't make sense. To me, there's only 2 perspectives now that make more sense than that. The fact that he's done it on purpose, and it's a strategic move to hugely, again, reach the consciousness of the people, dramatically increase his following. His Twitter account is going up hundreds of thousands just from this one stunt alone. He could have orchestrated this entire thing, and the Matrix is just lapping it up with the mainstream. They couldn't wait to label him as a misogynist and this and that and all of that. Or he's a part of the club, and this is being orchestrated by the cabal, and that's how Greta has been involved. It's either they took the bait, or they actually are, working together. And then ultimately, in my eyes, if that is the case, the people are being given the choice between somebody who is anti-establishment, anti the old way of, the Matrix and all of that, or the political climate activist green agenda